General Hospital GH. Spoilers hint that Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, could have an enemies-to-lovers story in the works. Will Lulu and Chase become a new pairing that sizzles down the road? A few months ago, Chase admitted to Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, that he had a crush on Lulu when he first moved to town. It was an odd confession that felt like it could be leading to something more. Of course, Chase's old crush is long gone at the moment. GH fans saw some intense scenes in the March 20 episode when Chase warned Lulu to keep quiet about Dante Falconeri, Dominic's improgna, being the father of Brooklyn's baby. Chase also told Lulu to stop harassing Brooklyn and made a prediction about arresting her if she didn't listen to his warnings. Lulu and Chase were thrown into major conflict, but they were good scene partners who perhaps have the potential for that enemies-to-lovers story we mentioned. Could Chase and Lulu get paired up romantically somewhere down the line? Dante Falconeri, Dominic's improgna, will feel betrayed by all parties involved once the truth about his firstborn child comes out. It'll surely leave Dante feeling like someone should have stepped up and told him everything. Brooklyn will inevitably face backlash along with Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, but Chase and Lulu won't get off the hook either. Chase is Dante's partner and close buddy, so Dante's going to fume over his silence. Likewise, Lulu is Dante's ex and remains a friend. Dante is always going to have a special connection with Lulu, so he's going to be disappointed in her for withholding such huge information. It's easy to imagine Chase and Lulu bonding over their regrets once Dante's bashing them both. That could pave the way for Lulu and Chase to ultimately bond over something else once the whole truth comes out. Dante may eventually get past Brooklyn's deception, especially once they realize Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, is their son. Brooklyn, Dante, Gio, and even Rocco Falconeri, Fincare, will have to make up for lost time as they form a family unit. Chase may feel like an outsider once that happens, and Lulu could sense that her dream of reuniting with Dante is slipping away. One thing could lead to another and cause Chase to land in bed with Lulu eventually. Bottom line, the show's established that Chase was once attracted to Lulu. The latest face-off sparks could be setting up more sizzling sparks later, so we'll see how it all plays out. General Hospital spoilers say some romantic shakeups are still to come in Port Charles, so stay tuned for updates on any exciting news ahead. Be sure to make CDL your favorite GH hotspot for all the terrific General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates you need. The streets of Port Charles were buzzing with the usual rhythm of everyday life. People hustled in and out of businesses, laughter and gossip filled the cafes, and the sense of something both comforting and unpredictable lingered in the air. But inside General Hospital, things were anything but ordinary. Harrison Chase sat at his desk in the police department, staring down at a folder in front of him. His mind wasn't on the paperwork. It wasn't on the job either. It was on Lulu Spencer. The last few months had been a whirlwind for the town, and for Chase, there had been a tangled mix of emotions and unexpected encounters. Lulu, the fierce and passionate journalist, had always been a friend of his, even if their paths hadn't crossed all that often. That was, until now. Chase had confessed to Brooklyn Quartermain not long ago that he once had a crush on Lulu when he first moved to town. It had been an odd confession, almost casual, but there was more to it. Something in his tone had shifted, as if that old crush was still simmering just below the surface, waiting for the right moment to surface again. But as things stood, there were other issues at play, big ones. Lulu had found herself at the center of one of the most explosive secrets to hit Port Charles in recent memory, Dante Falconeri's firstborn child, whom no one had known about. Chase was caught in the middle of this mess, and the strain between him and Lulu had become undeniable. It wasn't just about secrets and lies anymore. There was an edge to their interactions that neither of them had expected. Their most recent confrontation had been heated. Chase had warned Lulu to stop pestering Brooklyn, and he had gone so far as to threaten arrest. She, of course, hadn't taken kindly to it. It had been a clash of wills, and neither one had come out unscathed. But there was something undeniable in the air, something neither of them could ignore: sparks. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. They were supposed to be on the same side, but in the chaos of everything surrounding Dan's child and the secrets spilling out, they were at odds more than ever. And yet